Last couple seasons at Washington, suspended for a little while for a bowl game. I think he missed the first
talent. Now, he was kicked off the University of Washington football team on November 6th.
I think he's the best corner in the draft. But he had the off-the-field issues, so you can't claim he's the best corner. But he just kind of got a little too big for his britches.
Just immature mistakes that I made. I could have been a better leader within the team. And, I take it as a learning example and move on.
NFL draft. The Kansas City Chiefs select Marcus Peters, defensive back.
I would just like to say thank you to Clark Hunt, the Hunt family, Coach Andy Reid, and John Dorsey, just for the opportunity to start fresh and new.
He was highly rated as a player. Everybody knew he had exceptional physical abilities, but upstairs, the question was, is he going to be a mature player? Are there going to be problems? We've seen so many players in the National Football League with a lot of ability not have very good careers because of their attitudes.
When they drafted him, I thought that they really got to steal the draft, at least in the first round. I knew the character issues weren't as big as people thought they were.
He conducted himself not like a rookie. He jumped in from the get-go. It was like he was this 28-year-old veteran that had been playing for 6 years, right?
You saw a guy that had a quiet intensity about him. He wasn't rude, he wasn't disrespectful, but he was a guy that was sure of himself, that believed in himself and believed that he belonged here in the NFL.
The Texans will take over at their own 7-yard line. Brian Hoyer on first down will throw. Pass near side, intercepted by Marcus Peters at the 14-yard line. And the Chiefs' first-round draft pick takes no time to make his presence felt.
Against the Texans, he gets that first big play, kind of announced himself to the league.
They don't know what to do, man.
And people were wondering, well, is that going to keep up? And it did.
Quick throw right side, it's intercepted. Left side, it's picked up by Peters. He's going to the promised land.
He's a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. He's one of those guys that's always around the ball. That's why there are so many passes defense. That's why there are so many pass breakups, so many interceptions, so many near interceptions. He's always around the play.
There was a play he had, and it was a play that was going in his direction, but it wasn't his play. But he jumped the route. And when you see a guy doing that, that's not just a guy who is just talented physically. He studies the game.
Hey, great communication on the last one, too.
He's a guy that you could tell looked at tape, you could tell watched the game film, and he was an individual that just had that instinct that he could see that crossing route coming and knew when to jump it and the time to jump it.
I think a lot of defensive coordinators will tell you that it doesn't matter how fast you are if you are going in the wrong direction. Now, he made some mistakes, but as you saw him progress, you could tell that he was a guy who, more so than anything else, he wanted the ball.
Under pressure, floats a pass. It's going to be intercepted by Peters. Here's side throw picked off Marcus Peters. And the pass is intercepted. Intercepted by Marcus Peters. That ties a Kansas City Chiefs rookie record.
When the ball's in the air, he's trying to make a play on it. Not just knock it down, but to get his hands on it and go the other way with it.
He's not a cover corner. He's not Champ Bailey. He's much more Deion Sanders. He's a guy who wants the ball in his hands.
Not just with the 8 interceptions tying for the league lead, but all those interception return yards, 280 yards I think it was. That's closing in on an NFL record, all-time high. To me, it's one of the best rookie seasons ever.
And the 2015 AP Defensive Rookie of the Year is
Marcus Peters.
Man, thank you. One thing I learned about this league is that respect is earned, not given. I wanted to earn my respect in this league, and I think I did it. So I want to thank the Chiefs organization, because y'all stole the draft last year.
Most players who are rookies make their biggest leap in terms of talent between their first and their second year. So I'm really curious to see if teams will continue to attack him. He'll continue to be aggressive like that, because I think that all the pieces are there for him to have a long, productive career in the NFL.